Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. A rainy and a windy evening here at MadWorldTarot, so I might have to shout over the weather. And today I'm looking at Meghan and her deal with Netflix, the cooking show, and American Riviera Orchard that Netflix is allegedly taking over from her to turbo boost the lifestyle brand. But first of all, we're looking at the cooking show because there is a rumor, it's popped up in the comments section of a Daily Mail article today, that the cooking show has actually been cancelled. And we heard a while back that they'd filmed it successfully, it was finished, it was in the can, and they were just busy editing it. But now, possibly, the cooking show has been canned. So that's my lame pun for the day. And this commenter, is talking under an article by the Daily Mail, which rather gleefully lists Meghan's various failures, from Spotify to Pearl for Netflix to the 40 by 40 initiative. And they're asking basically, where is the jam? When are we going to see it? And somebody says in the comments, actually, the cooking show itself has been cancelled because Netflix couldn't get any top level chefs to join Meghan in the kitchen, and eventually they offered Martha Stewart giant sums of money. This is all allegedly from the comments section, and Martha Stewart turned it down flat and said absolutely not, and this is all allegedly due to Meghan's rather toxic reputation. And let's put in another allegedly. Tinseltown Tarot on the tarot table for this one. I'm going to have a look at it because there is no sign of this cooking show on IMDb, and admittedly I don't have the pro version of IMDb, so I can't go digging around in the Holy of Holies to find out stuff. But the alleged showrunner and producer don't seem to have anything very obvious about the show on their profiles. There is no name for the show. There is no release date for it. So it's all a bit vague. It's all a bit mysterious. And perhaps the Tinseltown Tarot can shed some light on it. Tell us what the status of the show is. Has it been filmed successfully? Has it been binned by Netflix? And what do they feel about it, Netflix? And tell us about the Martha Stewart rumour. We want to know about that, I think, definitely. And when, if ever, are we going to see this cooking show? I'm so excited about it. I'll be dying to see it. We know that Meghan can make toast, I think with apple butter on it. And we know that she has had a stab at grilling burgers in a rather provocative little outfit. So she can seem to do that. We know she can roast chicken. Cough, cough. What else can she do? Let's leave it there. I was going to stray into some very dodgy territory, but I won't. I'll spare your blushes. Let's see. Tinseltown Tarot. Short little reading today. We're going to look at this cooking show first. The cooking show with no name and no release date, and possibly no celebrities attached to it apart from the most famous of famousnesses herself, this one's wife. Okay. All right. I've shuffled frantically. Haven't used these cards for a while and they need to be juiced up. Let's remind you, it's tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion. It's all speculation. And this reading certainly is just about a rumor. And I just read energy here and see where it takes me. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. Please read it and form your own opinions about the likelihood of us ever seeing this no-name cooking show. We have the Eight of Swords. Oh dear. We have somebody who's stuck in a bit of a predicament. And who maybe can't see a way out of the predicament she's got herself into by possibly announcing that the show was in the can. And Netflix was thrilled and delighted, and we were all so excited to see it. Or hovering, our little fingers hovering over that subscribe button for Netflix instead of the unsubscribe button that many fingers have hovered over and pressed, including mine. So there's the Eight of Swords. A pickle she might have got herself into, and we have seen her tasting pickles on some TV show many years ago, I do think. So let's see, situation, we have the Eight of Wands. Oh dear, it's in reverse. We have some unfortunate eights in this reading. Eight of Wands is progress, is the turbocharge energy that we're going to look at in the next reading about American Riviera Orchard. Unblocking, progressing, going forward, being streamed, being received. It's about communication. It is the communication card in tarot. Unblocking energy as well. It's in reverse, which means that progress is blocked, that forward motion is blocked, communication has stalled. The show might well have been cancelled if that is the overall situation we are dealing with. And we're also dealing with this little pickle down here, the bit of a problem that somebody, a little bit of a hole that someone has got themselves into. So let's see, status of this cooking show. In the can or canned? I can't resist using that. Ooh. We have the Devil. It's the Devil in reverse. Now, one of the things that the Devil is most famous for, just generally, is lying. Don't you think? Well, don't you agree? So we have a card here of lies, potentially, toxic connection that has been severed, or is somebody is trying to sever their connection, because the Devil really is about somebody who's chained, or two somebodies who are chained together in a very toxic relationship, a sort of a bondage situation even, and there is the situation, stuck. And due to obsessions, addictions, lies, anger, resentments, all the negative stuff, all that horrible shadow stuff. God, there it is, the Devil. It's in reverse, which tells me that somebody might be trying to wriggle their way out of a situation that they're finding incredibly difficult, very bad, possibly even for their reputation. As I say, fingers hovering on that subscribe button that already pressed the unsubscribe button. Possibly. That's my personal experience of the situation anyway. That doesn't look very successful for a cooking show. The Devil card in reverse, let's just say. It does give me a hint that the show might not be seeing the light of day, especially with the Eight of Wands there and the Eight of Swords here. Eight of Wands in reverse there. Let's remind you. Netflix. What do Netflix think of this cooking show? And we have the Nine of Wands, and it's in reverse. That's a give up energy after being embattled, after withstanding many blows. And there have been many blows. The Invictus Games thing that Harry did wasn't a great success. It was worthy, but it wasn't very successful. It wasn't very popular on Netflix. The Pearl thing was dumped. Apparently pitiful effort. The polo thing, we haven't heard any more about that polo show with Nacho. Where has that gone? And the Live to Lead thing, disaster, disappeared. So Netflix has had a bit of a rough time already, which is the Nine of Wands, battered and bruised energy, and having to ring fence yourself and put your guard up and sort of protect yourself from attack and from criticism. But the card is in the reverse, which tells me that they are collapsing under this burden, not this burden so much as the attacking energy that's coming at them constantly. Nine of Wands in reverse is somebody who just gives up the will to go on and just falls over. They're overwhelmed by all the negativity and they can't anymore. So I don't think that Netflix wants to stream this. And I think they've got first dibs on it. If there is even anything to show. So far, this commenter said there wasn't anything to see. But this isn't telling me that they're busily editing and they're all excited and getting all of the marketing material out and, trying to find the right slot for it. No, not. So, Martha Stewart, what can the cards tell us about Martha Stewart and this rumour that she was offered big money and said no? I've got the Six of Cups, and that is a no. That is not a friendly energy. Let's put it like that. Upright it is harmonious energy, friendly energy, harking back to the past. And of course, she is famous and has been famous for an eternity, it seems. Still around, still going strong, pretty much. Coming from, you might say, all of our collective past, but also Meghan's in particular. And it might have been something that she dreamed of being associated with Martha Stewart. And the card is in the reverse. So Martha Stewart isn't falling for this. No, don't dredge me up from the past and think that I'm going to be your bestie. You did that with Glow and helped yourself to that award, and then claimed that you were in a near catastrophic car chase and took all the shine away from Glow, and we haven't heard any more of that little friendship. I'm not having the same done to me. That is my opinion. That is my speculation. I'm over dramatizing it because we're in the realm of tarot for fun and entertainment. I'm not getting that they are besties and that she was willing to offer some assistance and just connect. There is a disconnect here. So not. If she was approached, definitely no, not interested. If she was, it's a hypothetical question, we have to say. When are we going to see this cooking show, if ever? Can you give us a timeline, a likely day? Oh, and we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's the card of banishment, exile, ruin, failure. You see this person is not allowed into that lovely theatre where the spotlights are and all the warmth is, and all the friends and all the A-list celebrities are gathered and the awards are going on. And this person, the sad, forlorn creature, is outside in the cold, shunned. It's in reverse. So you could say at some stage it might appear. It might appear for a resi, something like that. But for me, it's banished, banished, banished. The fact that the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of banishment, is in reverse, for me, reading energy and in my opinion, is telling me not going to see it. It's dead in the water, to mix metaphors terribly, and they don't see that there's any money in it. They don't see that there's any possibility in it. It's a failure. It can possibly be added to that list. The Daily Mail can recycle this article at some stage and add the no-name cooking show to the list of things that Meghan has failed signally to achieve. And so I think I've covered everything that I need to. It's a pretty dismal reading, I have to say. I get nothing in here that is positive, optimistic, enthusiastic, successful. Nothing. Absolutely nothing at all.